Every team, every topic, everywhere. This is Believe.
Here we go with another Short Shifts episode. 10 minutes on the clock. Jeffrey Lavecchio has no idea what the topic is. I got a little bit of a different one this week for you, Vechs. And this is in honor of one Bob Cole. So Bob Cole, who you may or may not know, incredible play-by-play announcer in Canada for absolute years. He just passed away last week. And so in honor of Bob Cole, and somebody actually emailed me this, would be a great Short Shifts episode. Give me like your top 3 play-by-play calls of some incredible game that you were watching. Go.
I'll give you my first one, Toph. Partly to make you laugh, partly because I enjoyed it thoroughly. Number 1, I'm going to take you back. The year would have been 2000 and let me see, 4, 5, 6, 2006 or 7, I believe. Western Michigan playing against Bowling Green. Yeah, dude, of course. One of my favorite calls, one of my games. So Western Michigan playing against Bowling Green in Bowling Green. We're having a good year. First time Westerns had a good year in a hot minute. We're on a 3-on-5. 3-on-5. We're the 3. Bowling Green the 5. In Bowling Green. The Falcons Den. I don't know if that's what they call their ring.
All right, the stage has been set. We got it. Let's go.
Well, you got it. I'm setting it up here, bro. 3-on-5. John Matsumoto comes into the zone. One of the best players in college hockey that year. I think he signed in the NHL after that year. He's still playing, I believe, in DEL. Unbelievable player. I absolutely hooked the shit out of him because of 3-on-5. Hooked the shit out of him. He goes down. I take the puck. I get a breakaway. 3-on-5. I go bar, meow, backhand, cheddar. TV game. I obviously celebrate so hard because I'm so excited to score every single goal. And we didn't see this till we were in my apartment, me, Clacker, and Krisky. Like a few days later, we were rewatching the game on Fox Sports Midwest or Detroit. And the announcer's like, something he says, like, it's an egregious penalty. They're not calling a Lavecchio breakaway. Oh, he scores. And oh my God, what an unnecessary celebration by Lavecchio. Why did he do that? Word for word, that's what this announcer said. And we didn't know that happened in the game. So we're watching it in our apartment and we start dying. I keep rewinding it. And I just thought it was hilarious. So I just thought that was a funny one. So obviously that's number 3. Number 1, obviously I know right away is when USA beats the Russians, obviously. Number 1, when USA beats the Russians. Number 3, we'll throw that Western Michigan ditty out there because I'll never forget that. Number two, man, I don't remember what the call was, but I've talked about it on this podcast before, and it absolutely broke my heart, is when your boy Stevie Y blasted the clapper from outside the blue line and went cheddar on John Casey. It was game 7, I think. Blues versus
Game 7. I think
Blues
double overtime or triple overtime, maybe.
Blues versus Red Wings. I remember exactly where I was. I was out in the garage, rollerblading, stick handling. We had like a kitchen little 13-inch box TV that was like sitting on a shelf. I unplugged that, picked it up, set it on the garbage can in the garage, closed the door, and was just stick handling and rollerblading while watching the game. And I'll never forget that happening. So for me, those are my 3. How about you?
That was top of my list.
That one?
Goal. Oh yeah.
That goal?
Dude. First of all, can we like Gary Thorne? Like,
yeah.
Can we have a little appreciation for Gary Thorne?
Amazing.
I mean, that was our childhood. Doc, nothing against Doc Emmerich, Butcher Gross, like all these, like Gord Miller, all these unreal
Doc
guys
Emmerich,
right now.
I love his voice too.
Yeah, I mean, but like Gary Thorne, it was our formative years, right? Like the early 90s, late 90s. Gary Thorne was the guy. So Yzerman I had on there. Another one I had on there was when Bork won his first cup or won his cup. How Sakic gets it, right? And then he takes one step and then gives it right to Bork, and Bork goes up, and Gary Thorne goes, and Raymond Bork. And like, dude, everybody's crying and like everybody's got chills. And it wasn't even a play in the game. It was just Bork finally getting his cup, because for all the youngsters out there, like Bork's one of the best players to ever live and played in Boston forever and never won a cup. Then he gets traded to Colorado, didn't win in his first year, and then decided to come back for year 2 and ended up winning it. And what a classy, like Joe Sakic, right? Like he just doesn't even, just gets it, doesn't lift it up as the captain, gives it right to Bork, and boom, just chills, absolute chills. So that, do you remember that one?
Oh, for sure. 100%. Joe Sakic was my favorite player of all time, is my favorite player of all time. So definitely remember that one.
Yeah. Another one I have is when Gretzky scored, I think it was his 802nd goal when he was playing in LA to break Gordie Howe's goal record. And I don't know if you remember the play, but like he gets it, gives it to McSorley, or I don't know if him or maybe a teammate gave it to Marty McSorley, who's like the fighter who's there to protect Gretzky. And he shows this like unbelievable poise. Like goalie comes over, he like gives it a little fake and just like slides it over to Gretzky on the back door. And Gretzky just taps it in the open net, and it's Gary Thorne again. And McSorley to Gretzky, score! Like, and just, yeah, you're just watching back highlights, like unbelievable. So cool. I didn't even think of Miracle. Like that's obviously like probably the most famous one of all time. Although it is funny, like you talk to anybody from Canada and they're like, oh, you win one Olympics and now you got to make a movie out of it. Cool. Way to go, guys.
It was more than just the Olympics, though.
Yes. It was the Cold War. There's a lot going on.
It's way more. You know which one I started thinking about as we're talking about this is the Avalanche and Detroit line brawl.
Oh yeah,
with the goalies going, and that was such a good one. And then who was the really good line brawl? I think I was still playing because a guy who I fought in the AHL murdered me. I had no business fighting him. I didn't know I said yes to who I said yes to.
Check the game notes.
Yeah, it was it Islanders Penguins when they had the line brawl and the goalie came out and he was fighting. It was probably like, man, it was a bit ago, but it was like wild. I think it was Trevor Gillies was skating around the ice, murdering everybody. Yeah, and the goalies got in. I'm pretty sure it was like Islanders Penguins, but I don't know.
Maybe DiPietro against Johnson, I think might have been the goalie fight.
I don't know, but it was good. That was a good one too.
Yeah, I got another one which is tough for us Americans, but the goal call of, and I think it was Bob Cole actually who did this one. Actually, shoot, I can't remember now, but when Crosby scored in overtime in the Olympics to beat the U.S., remember that play?
That was good.
Sick.
Yeah, I was watching that with all my Canadian teammates.
Yeah, dude, we were getting ready to go on a road trip. We were at the rink in Rio, and we didn't go on the bus. We like stayed in the locker room to watch the game. And and then Crosby, I'll never forget, the puck hits the ref, and then he kind of beats Rafalski to the middle. And the thing that I love about that play is how loud Crosby screamed for the puck. Like you could hear it when you watch the highlights. You can hear him scream the puck, and it was Iginla who gave it to him. And then Miller goes to poke check. He puts it 5-hole, and then the place just erupts.
It's really similar shot to Kane. Wasn't that how Kane won the cup? Like coming wide, left, strong side,
yeah.
5-hole also.
Yeah,
like,
Kane was further away from the net, though.
Was he?
Yeah, Kane was further away from the net.
Yeah.
But huge props to obviously Bob Cole, rest in peace. Like he is an absolute Canadian legend. You have, Gord Miller up there. You got Buchagras doing it now. You got Doc Emmerich. You got Gary Thorne. Like Gary Thorne and Bill Clement when we were growing up, that was like the dream team, man, on ESPN. And then Buchagras and Melrose were on NHL Tonight afterwards, And
then my favorite of all time because of his videos, Don Cherry. Jaeger.
Yarmy. Yeah. Who else did he Europeans? Just hated Europeans.
Hated Europeans. just openly hated Europeans in all of his videos. Let's go.
Proby, he's our man.
Dude,
but we got about 15 seconds left. But the motivation for us to do this one here today was the passing of Bob Cole. Every person in Canada will know who Bob Cole is. If you're from the States, maybe not, but look him up. There's been some unbelievable tributes to him on social media over the past week or so. So look him up, and RIP. And that's it for today. Share the show.
Share it.
If you like the show, please take a moment to rate, review, and subscribe. It really does help the show to grow. Thank you for listening.